he gone by, and what's name gonna take too long to trying to load. But now I remember, I gotta try to remember from now on to start my live stream before I get out here. But so this is an old dude walking with a red T-shirt on. As soon as he can't be gone that fast. Maybe he is walking a little fast. Man, that nigga fast as hell. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now he took his hands out of, yeah, because when he was walking across the street, he had his hands in his pocket. But anyway, so I walked down there. So you see there's a lot of cars. But the reason I walked down there is because they starting that shit, right? So as soon as I get out the shower about 30 minutes ago and turn off the water, somebody, they hit their horn. And they've been here a whole day now. Nobody hits their horn, but it was somebody, I think in that white car, right behind my bathroom. So as soon as I hit the shower, turned it off rather, they I said, okay, y'all want to play that game. So I opened the window and looked out the window. That's how I knew it was the white car. And I guess they saw me. They can't see me. You can see me from my head down. But anyway, yeah, the shower on the second floor. But anyway, so I said, all right, y'all. And then when they all that part where they gotta always get the last word. So after, I guess since me opening the window and giving them the look or whatever, they had to do it again. This time they act, they hit the horn again. So I just walked down there, right? You see all the little white hippies? They, so it's some kind of nerdery, you know. You see, because the door is locked, they say members only, right? So I got there, I didn't see all that. So it's 24/7. But like I said, don't play games and hide behind your members only. I don't care about that. Look, like I said, a nerdery. So as I got to the door, it was two white nerd chicks walking up. And so I asked them, I'm like, what is this? They said, oh, it's like a workspace. Oh, da da da. I mean, because there's young black folks. I saw some yesterday. There's some young black folks going in there. Democrat shit. I don't care, but don't play games that gang stalking all night long or whatever and hide behind members only. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You got a Democrat mayor right now. I'm pretty sure you got all your stuff in, it say hot coffee, internet 24/7, it's open 24/7. So I'm sure it's some kind of whatever they call it for the people to work. That's how it's supposed to be. I would never want to work in them because I don't have nothing I want to do there. But I'm pretty sure with them it's a thing. You know, I say, they the like in all big cities, New York, whatever. But New York's dead now. They killed it. But they can't really kill here because it's in the South. Even though right now you got a blue governor. But I think Mark Robeson is gonna win, a Republican. And all we gotta do is get rid of that Democrat, the female Vi Lyles, get rid of her. And nobody has a problem with y'all doing y'all business. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. We don't care. We're not jealous. Look, they because he looked this way. So he drove around that guy right there. You see, he got a black. I still don't understand why they love that juke so much. It made him so mad. I told you I bought it because it was a buy here, pay here, and it seemed decent. It run when I went and checked it out. And like I said, the person who because by then my credit had went down, took a nosedive. What was that, 2 years ago? But they had the Uber driver, a female. She she just came out because I came out. But the girl next door, the one with all the kids, the Uber driver, she's sitting on the porch with the old lady. But the Uber driver, a black chick, she I guess thought I was like her. And she said, actually, only thing bad, she said she don't like him. She said, oh yeah, I bought a car from him. And I'm hoping, I'm like, oh, okay, so you'll tell me the scoop. And she did, but I thought she was gonna say, his cars be fucked up, and he don't fix them. Cause I know people like that. Like I said, I got homies, we know people, you seen it on your news, local news in your town. But anyway, her thing was he just would come and get it if you miss your payments. So that sold me on it right there. I was, oh, okay. So he said his car, my car, it has problems, but he fixed it. And the last one he fixed for free. So, it run decent. That's all I wanted. And, I didn't care. And, yeah, I'm going to throw some speakers in it no matter what. So that has nothing to do. No matter what I bought, I was going to throw some speakers in it, some subs. But, and so they're mad. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. If this old car is 11 years old now, this is 2013, get y'all that twisted, what are y'all going to do next year? Who knows what I'm going to buy and how many? Old schools. What are y'all gonna do then? What are your white women gonna say about have too much? What are you gonna do then? And this is not a brag. This is just the one. I'm not gonna not do what I've been wanting to do because of you people. Like I said, you should have had dreams when you was a kid, right? Way back when you was a kid. For me, that's the 80s. So if I made moves when I was a teenager, that when I'm older, I should have this and I should have that. That's not my fault that when you was 13, 14, for whatever reason, didn't do anything. You wasn't putting your ear to the street to find out where the job's at. None of that shit. So how's that my fault? But anyway, like I said, I know it was gonna be something. Well, I didn't know it was gonna be this, but yeah, you see all of them going in now. They literally all look the same. I ain't mad about that. Do your business, make your money, but don't stop other people from making money. Don't argue with us. Don't try to talk us out of it. You're not Sun Tzu. You're not Sun Tzu. You're not some great philosopher who's going to talk us out of our money. Not because you care about poor black people, but because you're jealous and you're a little nerd that got beat up in high school all the time. Or if you're a chick, the mean girls, the cheerleaders, the pretty girls didn't mess with you and made fun of you, because that's I would think that's the worst for anybody. Seriously, I think a lot of us, thank God we weren't born girls. Like, y'all, these hoes are mean. I couldn't imagine going through school as a girl. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is empathy you're gonna get from me. But you're not gonna talk us out of you're not gonna talk us out of making our money. You know what I'm saying? Like that lady yesterday. And I wouldn't even went back there. I wouldn't have cared, but like I said, I just got out the shower. And as soon as I turned the water off, beep, they hit their horn, their car horn, the engaging their alarm. I said, oh, y'all gonna start that shit. And so, all right, so I said, let me go down here. I just walked down there about 20 minutes ago. How long I've been talking? 8 minutes, yeah, about 20 minutes ago. The door is locked. It's members only. That's fine. I don't care. I really would have never went there again if it was, walk in. I just wanted to really ask what it is and really let them just, hey, you fucking around, here I come, right? Don't fuck around. And then, so they know. And so, like I said, little nurses, females was walking up, and I'm like, oh, so I asked them, I said, oh, yo, what type of place is this? They said, oh, okay. Yeah, it's some kind of, what do you call it, incubator? Not an incubator, but it's not even an incubator. That's old school, right? 2000s. Because it's regular people, whatever they do, instead of work, I'm like, why can't y'all do it at home? But that mean they want to hang, right? That's fine with me. I don't care. Make your damn money. But you're not going to be this Democrat communist. And you're not going to be doing the gang stalker harassment hiding behind members only. I hate cowards. You're not going to be able to do it. That members only, I don't care about that. I wouldn't even walk down there. But, it's like, okay, y'all want to start that shit. They bad because the owner made it so they can't, because they used to just, park right here, right? And they blow the horn. Somebody would blow the horn, or this is not a big time apartment building, because apartment complex like I used to, there's too many cars as anybody could be. I just know that damn, They just put, I was out here, remember, when they paved this parking lot, and already it's cracked and the grass is growing. I just noticed that. But anyway, I mean, nothing lasts forever, but it's only been 2 years, I think, if that long. Whatever it is, you know what? I think they might have not done that. I don't think they did that over there because there's the old spots are there. Yeah, I don't think they did it. They yeah. Matter of fact, you see the line where they did do it. Yeah, that's right. They didn't do that over there. That's the old shit. But and then the last thing I wanted to say, like I said, they keep put, every time they put something in my recommendations, it's part, and the comments are just gonna be fucking stupid, like just stupid. It's like I know what they're trying to. They won't give up trying to propagandize and social engineer all of us into just going along with the angry mob type mentality. And the only reason I'm speaking on these things is because of that. Alright, so, and this is like local news. Obviously, it wasn't on the, like I said, they just put it in my recommendations. Alright, so a couple of days ago, I see something about Florida. A 15-year-old little girl got hit, water skiing. And the driver of the boat supposedly ran and hid it, but they got description. And at first, I don't know nothing about boating. I don't go, but I don't fan. I don't know. When I was real little, I might have wanted, Tonka. When you're playing with it, it's like probably the 70s. When I'm like 5, I'm playing with a Tonka truck with a Tonka boat. I'm pretending I'm backing it up and unhooking the boat. But anyway, these are real boats. So, without knowing a thing about boating, you can see the comments already. Oh, some drunk guy. Oh, some rich guy. Oh, so that he hid. He knew he hit her. But you start seeing comments from real boaters, the experts. Democrats love experts. People who boat all the time and ski and wakeboard. Immediately they start chiming in. The driver probably never saw her, and you would never know you hit her. And so they, after that, again, stupid Democrats, they keep trying to change it. So it changes to, well, if that's the case, he shouldn't be driving. And just what? Why are y'all so determined on just turning this into? We're not stupid. We're never gonna turn into a country. Remember, it's the same thing with Me Too. Believe all women, no matter what. And like we said, Biden is actually the one who has a real case that they thrown away, and everybody's like, what happened? Yeah, what was her name? Tara Reid or something like that? What happened to believe all women? Is you're not gonna turn this into, see, they were counting on the majority of people being like them nerds who want revenge against society. Just like the mass shooters, the white boy mass shooters, it's like majority of us, we don't want, if something bad happened, if we don't get revenge personally on the person that's mad at us, or did something to us, then you just gotta, you've been taught when you was little, move on. It's gonna hold you back on the inside, harboring that anger. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna just say don't never do nothing. Like I said just don't get caught. You gotta be smart. But so I just say like this, I'm not gonna say if I've ever been part of anything, but I'll just say, point is, but if you don't do anything, and I even said if I don't do anything, if I didn't do anything then I ain't worried about it. You get your best revenge, just by moving on and forgetting and doing better for yourself. All right, so anyway, they're trying to get people to get angry. Yeah, oh, and she's only 15. And all right, so the experts keep chiming in. Like, well, first of all, basically, I think it was a busy weekend. And what they're saying is nobody should have been wakeboarding with all those boats, because you'll never be able to see the person that fell in front of you. And secondly, it's the responsibility of the one towing her to be looking out for her. And like they said, To me, it sounds like something, again, if you've been, your family got, because she's rich too. So they tried that for a little bit. Nobody would even care if she wasn't rich. You know, it's like, there's people are like, that's a dumb statement. How many poor people go boating anyway? You know, that's what they're always trying to get us. Yeah, the rich establishment, the rich Republicans, we hate them. Just like the lady yesterday. They got too much. You know, that's what I'm saying. This whole thing is like, it's not working. Y'all just annoying people. Nobody's mad at y'all. Nobody's this or that. You know, look, the white nerd with a brand new. I'm not mad. I'm just saying he might be going to that spot. You know. But oh, matter of fact, the last piece of my puzzle just came today. So that's that means it's just a couple of more months now that I'm talking. It came in the mail. The last piece of rebuilding everything. She probably going back to that too, because more than likely that black chick. I told you there's black people in there. It's not just white nerds. Because it seems like everybody knows that barbecue places up there. So that's probably. I don't think she live over here. So that's what I'm saying. So there go. I don't care about that. Just don't be doing that horn shit. You know, turning hitting your alarm and all that shit. You know, your horn. You know. This horn don't, is weak, but I don't care. Be doing all that. But alright, so anyway, back to that. They're little stupid tactics. And so it turns out, like I said, I mean, you don't have to be a boater. You can picture, you should be able to picture. Yeah, if you're from all the movies, Miami Vice, and those are fast speedboats, but the boat that hit her, it got 4 engines. So yeah, even though it's a lake, it looks like them boats, them cigarette boats which go 90 or 100. But you can imagine this boom, 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 hitting the wakes. You're not gonna hear hitting some person like a car. It's like, how stupid do you have? You don't have. I've never been on a speedboat, but you don't have to be a boater to understand. Oh, once you start talking and listening to the experts. No, he probably didn't see. Oh, he was drunk. He ran and hid. And everybody, so they found the boat from the description. Yeah, we got, they this that. It's like, wait, just wait. Stop saying stupid shit. It's not gonna work, trolls. It's not gonna work. Just wait. Most people who boaters and skiers who've been skied or wakeboarders, they say, there's certain things you're supposed to do when you fall in the water. And one of the things you're supposed to do is not go skiing or wakeboarding on a busy lake. Because nobody can see you if you fall, and you're going to fall. Like, especially wakeboarding, you're going to end up, they said, you're always in the water, right? Don't you? In the wakeboard, you got to, you're in the water till the boat start taking off. And then, from what I remember, then as speed picks up, then you come up. And but she fell. It said 2 on fell. And the person probably never saw her. And that's the thing. Imagine getting a knock on your door. So yesterday, I think they found him by yesterday. And now they didn't confiscated his boat, but he cooperating and he'll get it back probably. Basically it's an accident. And basically I made an analogy and left a comment. I said, by today, I saw this video today, they finally found, and the lawyer, of course he's gonna get a lawyer. Stupid people. Well, why he get a lawyer if he didn't run? Because of stupid people like you. And first of all, you're supposed to get a lawyer. But definitely because of stupid people who want the angry mob, for some reason, they didn't, which is fine. We all believe in freedom of speech. Y'all can talk, but we can talk too. That's the thing. They only try to shut us up. That's the thing. They want it so they could talk and we can't talk. The nerds. That's another thing I wanted to say. I wonder if they're gonna make a movie about the fall of YouTube. No, because that's off subject. But they basically, that's gonna be like, this got to be one of the biggest business blunders. Right now, they still seem to be all right. But I say about next year, they going down. And I'm like, this got the... So Google buying YouTube, when did they buy them? Like 06, 07? Probably like the biggest mistake, business mistake. Well, not at first, it probably seemed like a good deal. But what they did, remember how they thought Elon was going to destroy Twitter and it was bad. But if you think about it, I'm thinking everybody's going back to Twitter. So he really don't need as much revenue as YouTube does. They love that income revenue, income, and ad click, all this. But since he let it go back to freedom and freedom of speech, just like Brazil, he got into Brazil, tried to get him to ban somebody, a opponent, a political opponent, and he said, "Fuck y'all." And he's like, "I don't care if you take the revenue." This was last week, right? That's why we love Eli. You know what I'm saying? Even though he makes car-sized golf carts, you know, electric cars, but hey, that's his business. Literally his business. Hey, do what you do. But that's the point. That's capitalism. He should be able to. We don't like electric cars. They tried to force everybody onto that bullshit. Now, if you want to, that's your flex. As they say, oh, I want a Tesla or some other kind of EV, a Chevy EV. That's not an EV, but I'm just saying, you know, whatever. That's on you. That's great. If you pulled up and showed me, hey, I got this new, oh shit, yeah, that's what's up. Let me check it out. Let me drive it around the corner, you know, da 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 da. But ain't no forcing everybody, you know. All right, so anyway, back to this story. And so immediately after I left, they're still trying to sound smart. This idiot, he makes a comment. It doesn't matter because I said it's like skateboarding. Oh, I said what she did is the equivalent of skateboarding on a busy highway, not even in the street. You know, you go skateboard it, but at least on a highway, the person can see you. So basically, you're going to cause an accident, a pileup. You know, you're going to cause a pileup. But boats, like I said, you don't have to be a boat driver, have a boat license to know you're speeding, not speeding. You're just going 20 miles an hour on the water. Feels way faster, right? You're hitting those wakes, boom, boom, boom. You're not gonna feel a person at all. You're not gonna hear or feel it. And like other people keep saying, why aren't they even talking about the driver who was towing her? They won't mention nothing. And yeah, basically it's an accident. That's it. It's just a fucking accident. There's nothing y'all can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking accident. And basically, if you're her family, you gotta get one. First of all, who was driving? Who let her? Who let her go wakeboarding? Who said, "Yeah, this is a good idea. Get out there, girl." Who would do that? Because from what we're hearing, all the professional boaters, well, not professional, all the people who boat all the time on the weekend, live on the lake, and they go boating, they're all. It was just too many boats, and you should never go skiing or wakeboarding when there's that many boats in the water, from what we know. But my point is, they're still trying to make it so that that it's the person's fault.
We're hearing the suspected boat operator's side of the
She'll
story.
lose it.
Speaking to NBC in the wake of the horrific tragedy.
We are devastated.
Your nerves watching told soon as I put my head down, you made your little stupid. I still not reading them, you little bitch. You happy? I'm not reading.
For the Adlers, for their...
Yes, the attorney representing the suspected operator of that vessel of interest again did speak to us earlier tonight, and she said.
And then it turns out he's old, right? And then, first of all, this part should be easy to prove. He doesn't drink. And not just that's another thing, like a car hit and run where the person runs and then turns himself in, and they can say, well, why you ran? It don't matter. It's like they rather get whatever they without the alcohol. They could go dry out. But it's like, no, this guy don't even drink. Okay, but he's 78. And it's like, well, maybe he's too old. No, he's not too old. Like they said, nobody would have seen her. And they're trying to say, well, he should have, so I must have hit a spot if the little bitch is commenting. So if he's seen her, well, he should have been. It's like, no, they shouldn't. Who in the hell is going to be out there just spending all your time looking for people in the water? I assume that's way too hard. But the point is, we all can talk. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to turn it into a country where we can't talk. And like I said, I wonder if they're going to do a movie about the fall of YouTube, how they shot themselves in the foot. But it's just, stupid comments. Better check to see who all was on. Just all this stupid shit that sounds like they're trying to be, what do you call it? like common sense, like smart, and it's like, no, they're not. That's not common sense. The common sense is if you're trying to help, what you would say is, like let the investigation happen. And from what it sounds like, from all the experts, the people who go boating all the time, she should have never been out there with all them boats out there. And so the stupid person trying to top my comment, they like I said, that's how they always. It's like I can't remember. I said I can't believe it. It's like basically they purposely choose to go against everything I say, right? So that's like if I'm saying if you touch a hot stove, you're gonna burn your hand, and they're gonna say, no, you can touch a hot stove all the time, anytime you want. That's literally what they're doing. I'm like, okay, and they're still trying to talk to us, and talk us into basically believing that we can touch a hot stove. That's basically what they're doing. Instead, oh, it's the driver's fault. No, no, it's just like I said, just like with them people who walk out in the street. It's the same thing as the people. But the girls, I don't know, maybe she did think that, but it's the same thing as the people who walk out. Remember, that's why I bought the dash cams who will walk out in front of cars. It's the same thing, and they're trying to blame the drivers. What it is, they're trying to control us. They want us. No, you're not gonna spend all your time because first of all, it's much easier for us as pedestrians, and we learned as little kids. I did in New York City. I keep saying I grew up in New York. How to cross the fucking street. By the time you're 4 or 5, by the time I'm 7, I'm going way blocks from my house. I'm all over Queens. Shit, I'm by myself. But you know, so she should. It's on the person. You can't just walk out in front of cars. At the same time, you got to be responsible. But I seen a video where they say in China, you do have to come. Everybody comes to a stop for pedestrians like this, no matter where you are. That's stupidity. That's and they're the that's to me that would make more employment. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna put more pollution. Everybody stopping and going, stopping in a big city, wait for people. No, the people is much easier for us to stop and let the car go by. It only takes you like 10 seconds to sit there and stop. Or if it's a long light, oh well, you just wait. But you don't just, because you don't stop all traffic just to when you can just sit your ass there and wait before walking out into the street. And again, like I said, the only reason I'm saying something about this one is because the comments, I mean, like it don't, when something is part of the operation because of the comments, when they're just so forceful and keep trying to, make it, like I said, when they keep telling you something, for a fact, and they keep going saying the opposite, no matter what somebody says, no matter what logic we put forth, they still go with their emotions. Like, no, it's the driver's fault. It's like, no, all the experts are saying there's no way he probably saw it. He probably didn't know. And like I said, could you imagine getting a knock on your door, finding out you killed somebody? It's an accident. And when you look at the big ass boat, sure he got money. So to them, it's like trying to two birds with one stone.
Water.
Yeah, look at that big ass boat. So how in the hell that big ass boat that you would feel they kept and they showed descriptions of the boat. They said it had 4 engines. Now you don't have to be a boater to know that has to be a big ass boat with 4 outboard engines. How in the hell you gonna feel that you hit somebody? That's not like in your car and you hit somebody. He had to know. He hadn't. I've never driven a boat, obviously, and there's no way he would have known. And you're hitting the waves, having fun. She shouldn't have been out there. I would assume if you want to go wakeboard, you go on the lake when they're they're letting everybody go. At a time when they're letting everybody go, this and that. That's it. I'm sure they go to the. Like I said, I have no problem with them going there. Just don't stop us from just don't tell us. And I still don't understand how these nerds think they're gonna tell everybody else that we can't do anything. We can't start a business, but they can because they're gonna give part of their money to the homeless. No, I'm not finna do that. Like I said, I gave them way way more knowledge than what you're doing. You're like feeding them. Again, like I said, you're bird feeding them like a pet. The white nerds want to bird feed y'all. We gonna teach y'all to fish so you can feed your damn self. Not only that, I think they shouldn't be calling it a hit and run. You know how the mainstream media, that's bullshit that they call it a hit and run. It should not. That's I don't think. Well, at first, yeah, but I would think in an area like that, the boat patrol or whatever you want to call it, they should know that that he didn't. That's how you know it's bullshit. That he didn't know. That the person would not know. You know, it's an accident, a tragic accident. But it's not a hit and run like in a car where you know for a fact, boom. And if anything, his boat, yeah, has a blood. You know, we ain't have to be graphic, but but it's not gonna be any damages like with a car. Your whole front end will be tore up. Just especially if you're going at a decent speed and hit somebody, the whole front end gonna be, or wherever you hit them with, is gonna be tore up. But a boat is not gonna be nothing. Not a dent. They gotta literally. Then on top of it, like I said, it's just the fact that he didn't know and kept going. The stuff probably washed off. And it's just that this everybody should be vigilant against shit like this. That's why I'm speaking out. It's just real stupidity for the people. Whoever's that's a stupid tactic to be trying to just get people on board with just hanging people without evidence. And especially when even laymen's, or non-boaters like us can figure from what they're describing. Now that they described it, the boaters, the real boaters, you could tell that he didn't know. There was no way that he knew. And if he did know, how can you prove it? How can you prove he knew? That's the bottom line. And that's like I said, that's why when I was growing up, you got taught things like for that reason. Just like hit and run, cars hit and run. Like I said, that's what I was just talking about. You're supposed to teach your 3, 4, 5 while you're still walking across the street with them holding their hand about crossing the street. Because first of all, who cares if they do catch the guy or girl that hit and runs and kills your kid? Your kid is dead. That's why I keep talking about that fantasy of I'm the mama bear. I'll do anything. I'm going to prison if they hurt my kid. Why would you want that? Why are you fantasizing about your kid getting hurt and you killing the person that hurt them? I wouldn't want to be your kid. I don't want to, I think when you was a kid, you want to get kidnapped or because somebody didn't tell you and all they had to do was teach you right. Teach you not to get hit. But they gonna fantasize. You touch my kid. I'm a kid. That's stupidity. Why you want your kid to go through that trauma? Or if they're dead, they get killed. Like that girl, she got killed. You want your kid, so what? So you can feel like a hero or something? Oh, she a mama bear. She don't play no games. They touched their kid and she killed him. That's what you want? That's the pat on your back you want? Not that you raise your kid smart. I'd rather have the accolades that I raised my kids smart and they grew up and got good jobs. Not that my kid got touched and got to live with that for the rest of their lives or got killed doing something stupid because you didn't teach them. It's like these niggas. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's supposed to be some kind of gangster now. No, that's stupidity. That's not gangster. Now, if you did everything you supposed to do and stuff still happens, yeah, nobody says you can just get there. You gonna stop everything, but it's a good chance. You gave them a good chance, 90% that nothing's gonna happen to them. Unless by the time they get older, they look for trouble. Sometimes that happens, guys and girls. Sometimes no matter. Again, that's another thing. Last thing I would say. That's another thing about. I've been said it. I seen it as a kid. New York City, especially in the 80s, finding out, or even when we moved to Birmingham, finding out that somebody's kid going to jail now, going to prison. Especially being in the church. And all the women, they back then, like I said, they didn't do like they do now. They didn't protect the criminal. Oh, it's racist. No, what they would do, we'll say Mabel. I'll make up a lane. I heard it. My person, Mabel, we know you did your best with that boy. And yeah, she's crying, My mama, somebody's trying to console. Like, yeah, you tried. We saw you. You tried everything. You tried to get him in this. She did. She tried everything, but he just wouldn't do right. Now he going to prison. Nowadays, the mama and them trying to fight the cops too. Stupidity. And like I said, they ain't no gangster. Shit, first of all, you ain't supposed to be getting caught. Like I said, there's enough. I keep saying it. They got all these stupid motherfuckers out here committing crimes, and they ain't got no business out there in the streets. They stupid as hell. Like I said, they got the special ed kids. I hate to say it. Like I said, in my day, the special ed kids weren't out there doing nothing. And they done promoted them to they done promoted them to gang leaders and entertainers. They had these retarded ass kids that try to influence people. That shit crazy as hell. But that's all. That's the last. I'll probably see something later. But like I said, I got that last part. The other one, the last thing I'm waiting on is the company that I just paid to remove that shit off my credit. And that's it. And it's only been, I'm counting. It's only been 12 days, and they got like 40 days, 40 days before they take it off. And that's it. Sky's the limit. You know what? Okay, I'm mad at myself. Or I should be mad at the gangsters. I don't know why I ain't thinking about this decades ago. No, I'm talking about like when I moved up here in 20, whatever. Or even when I was still in Birmingham, I could did it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I did it the first time. But they had me so in a funk. These gangsters, that's what they mad about. I'm not in the funk no more. They had me in such a funk. And yeah, I could blame them that I just couldn't even think about it. But at least the nerds know better than to park right here like they did yesterday. Yesterday must have been the grand. And like I said, they all know why they're here. Remember, I said this was the last day, but yesterday, like I said, when I hit the corner and I was finna hit the block, and remember I said I was gonna show y'all. Is a guy, he had parked right there, which I said, which is fine, because they don't have enough parking. I said, this is what you call it, gentrified neighborhood. All these white folks, yeah, park your shit right there and walk your ass around the corner. Don't park here. Don't park on the street. Don't block traffic. Park your ass right there, on that street, like they doing right. But he looked at me because he wasn't expecting me, and I know why. Because basically everybody in there know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Because the people I asked, and it's not a brag. Oh, everybody. No, I didn't. Like you can tell, I don't like that shit. But so yeah, there go another hippie. Shit, she getting in her car, probably going to get in the car. But I make you a little hippie money, do what y'all do. But like I said, don't start no shit. Y'all are fucking nerds. I don't know what made y'all think. Yeah, see, she get it in her hippie car. The hippie chick. Yeah, hippie chick. But what was that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just that's why I told you they was itching to park up in here. They really was. They masters had wanted them to park up in here. They was itching. And like I said, I said it last night. I wouldn't care. Just don't block my shit. But nope, since you're doing it as some kind of witchcraft spell, that parking is not just to irritate me. It really is putting some kind of witchcraft spell. It's like, nah, you ain't doing all that. Like, nope, don't park up in here at all. And it ain't my say so. The owner says don't park in here. But that's all I, had to say. But like I said, I'm just waiting on the removal. But I don't know. We'll see. I got a sneaking suspicion about they might think on purpose. I don't know, but you done took my money. I won't have to keep calling. It's only been 15 days, so yeah, they got like 45 to take it off. Well, they gonna say if I call like the company I paid, they're gonna say it's up to Equifax and da da da. But the other companies, but see, I remember I just told you I did it again. I did it 2 months ago, and that went off. Literally, that's why I'm looking already. It went off in 15 days, so I know I had 3 of them on there. And this year I got rid of all of them. This is the last one. So that's why I'm looking already. Cause I already know that seems to me if the company send in that it's been satisfied, 2 other companies already it came off. Like say I paid 2 weeks ago. It was already off in 2 weeks because I wasn't even expecting that. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about.